Hi everyone. Hope you all are doing well. I'm Chandrakant Bogra from India and I'm currently pursuing Masters from Computer Science in Southeast Missouri State University. So this is my graduate project I have done in the first semester of my college and let me explain about it. So the name of the project is Faculty Database Management using Java GUI. I have created an interface for the faculty to act as a database admin and they can change the data and alter the data of the project. This is a course project that I have done in the advanced database course, and I have learned a lot using while doing the project, such as Java, SQL, and Apache, so on. So coming to my background, I'm currently pursuing my master's from Southeast State Missouri University, and my majors are in applied computer science. I completed my bachelor's in computer science and engineering from India, LPU Punjab. I have previously worked as a CEG manager at Next Education India Private Limited. There we worked on the SAS platform so that what we have basically done is we have provided online platform for many schools during the pandemic period. Coming to the programming experience, I have experience in Java, Python, SQL, and RPA. Okay, let's jump into the project. The goal of the project is to provide a user interface which gives functionalities to database admin to alter the database. There is also a plagiarism checker which I have done in the Python script so that it would be easy for uh, to manage and access the files. This project plays a major role by eliminating all the raw and physical forms of data and handling of data, which becomes tedious when we try to manage the records of a large institute. In this project, we chose MySQL Server localhost as a database. Coming to the methodology, I have two modules in this project. I have faculty module and have student module. So each module is designed according to its requirement. And let's take the faculty module first. So it will be having the login. So a faculty can add students, add faculty, and add courses. And it can delete student, it can delete faculty, it can delete courses, and some different functionalities such as accountant details and so on. So in the student module, student can log in, we can enroll a course, we can view or submit the assignments, and the fee payment is a further module for it comes under future work. I have kept it over there and we can log out. So in this way, we have different modules that will be having different functionalities. So this is the Java program I have created after running the Java FX program. This is the way how it pops up the screen and asks for the faculty for the different options. So the options I have given is I have created five buttons over here and I have given each different functionality to each button. Such as if you see the first button, it is the for the student information, and the second button is for the class information, and the third button is for the activity information, and the fourth button is for the student's grade, and the fifth button is to see the submitted documents. And if we further go forward, so whenever someone clicks any of the button, we'll be having a corresponding pop-up screen for each of the button, which asks for the relative data to enter. So whenever you click on the student button, student info button. This is the J form that appears as a pop-up on the screen, and this is used to insert the data into the database for for the student information, such as I have given like student ID, first name, last name, phone number, and address. So we have different functions over here, like such as insert, update, show data, and delete. So in this, if you see on the left side, this is the data SQL script of the student table. So have taken attributes student ID, first name, last name, phone, address, and have given the primary key as a student ID. So whenever someone enters the data and presses clicks enter, the student ID and phone name, phone number, and address gets entered into the database. So when someone clicks on the class info button, this is a pop-up form that appears to enter the data for the class information, such as I have taken class name, class number, class location, and class type. I have given different options such as insert, update, delete, and so on. So on the left side, you can see this is a SQL script for creating the class table and the attributes class name, class number, class location, and class time. So if you see further, in the same way, this is the table for the activity. And when we click activity button on the main screen, this is the different type of uh, pop-up screen. So here we can enter the activity name, the maximum points for the activity, due date, instructions, and so on. In the same way, I have given three options: insert data, delete data, and update data. And on the left side, this is a SQL script for the activity table. Here I have taken the activity name as a var, the maximum points as integer, and the due date as a date function, and the instructions as a text function, and so on. So if you add the data and put insert, you can see the data on the table. In the same way, this is the uh, JFrame for gradebook. In the gradebook, we have different attributes such as student ID, activity name, and grade. We can have insert option, we can upgrade the grades, we can delete the grades, and so on. In the left, it is an SQL script for the grade table, gradebook table, and here I have different attributes such as student ID, activity name, and grade, etc. So further, if we go, this is the uh, JFrame for the submitted documents. Here, what I have done is have taken the student ID and activity name as the primary key. So whenever a student and I have activity name are mentioned, we can easily find out the activity and the grade of the student. So I have taken student ID, activity name, and selected and the file selected. So for the file selected, I have used the J file chooser, and this is the pop-up that shows whenever someone clicks on the select file option. We can. So what I have done is for the student ID, I have taken integer. For the activity name, I have taken char, and for the file, I have taken the blob. So if it's for the SQL data type for the file option. So here we are using the insert option. How it will be working? Let us check. So this is the activity table. So whenever you type in the name of the activity, give the maximum points, due date, and instruction. Uh, the and press enter, you can see the activity gets added to the table both on the JavaScript table, Java table, and the SQL database table. So here is the updated table after entering the data. In the same way, we can update the already present record on the table. So here, if you can see, I have already have a record of CS 110 Leinster class 910. So I have updated it to CS 810 River Campus level. So if you can see, the data gets updated over here, and after pressing update, and data gets updated in the database also. Here I have used the delete function, in which simply I have said you can student ID as a primary key. It takes the student ID as a primary key because I have initiated the table with the student ID as a primary key. And after deleting the data, it deletes the data from the table and from the database. So after that, this is a module. This is the function for the faculty module, which I have given as a plagiarism checker in Python. So for plagiarism checker, I have used the Python Tinker library to create the screen, and I have added plagiarism function to the button. So whenever the button is pressed, it reads the content in the file and gives a similarity percentage. So this is a function I have taken. Like we should open file one, file two, and we can read the data from file 1 and file 2 similar, and have taken a variable similarity. And sequence matcher is an algorithm which checks the similarity between file 1 data and file 2 data, and gives in the form of a ratio for the because of the ratio function. So this is an example for that. So whenever we run the Python script, the first screen shows up is upload file 1, upload file 2, and check for plagiarism. So after clicking after uploading two files, and when you click the check for plagiarism button, this is on the right side, you'll be having a screen like plagiarism percentage. So it shows the similarity between two texts. For example, if I have a hello text file and hello text file, and if both are same, the plagiarism would be like 100%. In this way, I have the plagiarism checker works. So coming to the conclusion and future works, this project can be extended by adding more functional and functionalities to it, such as secure fee payment, automated replies to student, online scheduling, and so on. In the end, this application will save a lot of time and money, which will assist students and faculty to save even more money. This application will not only help faculty but also students. If a person is a faculty in the institute, then the person is supposed to log in as faculty and as a student and student as a student. So they'll be having different functionalities for each of the module. These are the references I have taken in to complete my project, and thank you so much.